We're talking about working. We're talking about the fact that I had to be at a job at 12, that I had to have a little slip sign so that I could start work, so that I could be not a problem for my parents. And I'd learn skills. I'd learn, other things. There were other kids that worked with me so that they wouldn't bother their parents. But I also saw kids in the hood, like, basically having to work from a very young age because their parents weren't able to. Their parents weren't able to make enough money for them to be able to put food on the table. And I saw a lot of kids rise very, very high and fight very hard and put a lot on their own shoulders in order to be able to accommodate for their parents whom they loved. And so when we talk about agency in the modern age, we're having this age of agency occurring now because so many people can see you don't have to have kids. You don't have to be a man who has so little fun that the only fun allowance he has for himself is to have sex once in a while. And that because it's so rare for you to have that fun, that you have to do it the best you possibly can, AKA no prophylactics, raw dogging, doing it so that it is the most agency of the fun moment that it is. But you're never allowed to have toys. You're not allowed to have hobbies. You're not allowed to sing. You're not allowed to dance. You're not allowed to whistle, or else you're considered silly, frivolous. They will strip you of the context of your agency if they see you having too much fun on your own. And as a Black person, I wonder rhetorically how many times you've been enjoying yourself and you got stopped for doing it by some white person.
A lot. A lot of times. I mean, not even just having fun, like it's also I talk about it all the time on the show about I've won a lot of awards. I was academically gifted, I was musically gifted, legally gifted. I've been pretty high level, gifted with math, gifted with writing, winning the Dare essay contest. You remember that? I
Oh
won.
man, I did too.
Yeah, I won that contest. Went
I
to
built an
DC.
entire dare prom.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it
Yeah,
was the
to
best.
raffle out kids coming in the door.
Such a different world, man. We could have a conversation about our respective experiences with Dare like a little bit later, but it's just to say that like I got to see people responding to my success a lot through the years, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and you can easily see that when people are unhappy about your success, they're not happy for you, because these are moments of great joy and happiness for you and pride, right? So when someone's not feeling that, it's very easy to perceive. When they're feeling animus in those moments, it's even easier to perceive. And
Indeed.
so, yeah, there's been I've told stories, several stories during different conversations about those different moments, and I experience them all the time. I experienced one yesterday, like I mean, so like it definitely doesn't make me want to leave the house. I'll tell you that much.
And that's kind of the rub. It's not meant to. You are meant to stay in your place and not go out until you were summoned. And that's what I
That
saw
makes a
happening.
lot of people comfortable if you take that posture as a black
It
person.